Google, Apple, IBM, they don't require a college degree. I know what you're thinking now. So in your brain, you have this thought, right? From a long time, you're thinking, hey, I don't need a college degree to get a job. And that's right. Even Google, Apple, and many more companies believe that a candidate or an employee don't need a college degree to prove himself. What we need now is skills, right? So as a company, what they have is they have certain requirements, they have certain ideas, and they want you to implement them. Now, it doesn't matter if you have a degree or not. What they need is skill set. What they need is experience, right? So if you are a candidate and if you have a lot of skills, you are working hard on different projects, you know the technology in and out, but the only thing is you don't have a degree, that will not be a barrier to get a job now. Because earlier that was the case, So there are a lot of people, they are dropout and they have a lot of skill set. Now, since they don't have the degree, they were not getting jobs, but that's not the case now. So even if you don't have a degree, you will get a job in these companies provided you have a particular skill set which is matching with them. So there was a post on CNBC about this stuff. So Google, Apple, IBM, and 12 more companies, they don't need a college degree. Okay, you will find the entire list if you go there. In fact, the original list is published by Glassdoor. So Glassdoor is basically a job search engine where you can search for the jobs, right? In fact, Google is planning to change the way we hire because nowadays it's more about skill set because the world is changing, right? We are moving from a labor job to entrepreneurship, right? So it's all about solving people problem. So this works for US, right? We have a huge number of companies there who are implementing this. What about country like India? Now, when I started this channel, the main motto was when I was observing students around me, I was going for guest lectures, I was talking to different students, and then I realized, they all are doing graduation, but still they were not up to the mark. Because what you expect from an IT professional, they should know other stuff, right? They should know about hardware, about software, how to build an application, how can you connect different applications, how to work with APIs, how to work on cloud. So this thing is missing from students because we are focusing more on exam, we are focusing more on marks, we are not focusing on application. We are not focusing on problem solving skills. We are focusing on books. See, that there's nothing wrong with books, but then just because your questions in exam will be coming from books, you are busy with books, that's not something we need in the industry. Right? There are two different stuff. So what you learn in college and what you do in industry. And that's the reason we started this channel. So my motto was to give you something extra, which will help you to get the job, which will help you to excel if you're doing a job somewhere. So last year, I also uploaded a video about the AMCAT report, which is 95% of engineers don't deserve the job. We got a new article now. So there was a discussion session with Narayan Murthy. In that discussion, he said that 80% of students don't have a skill set to do any job. And that's true, right? Because see, the industry is changing, but that's not the case with the education system. There are so many loopholes now in the education system that people are only focusing on marks, they are focusing only on attendance. We have this weird concept of having 75% attendance compulsory. It doesn't make any sense, right? See, college is about giving knowledge. So if you are giving knowledge, students will come to learn. But if you are not giving knowledge, if you are just giving those stuff which is there, which they already know, it's of no use. So if someone wants to do something different while in college, they want to work on some application, they want to do some internship, college should support on those things. College should encourage people to do internship. College should encourage people to do certification. And college should focus more on online competitions or competitive programming. In fact, nowadays, this company like Google, Apple, Facebook, they are hiring people from competitive programming websites. So if you are good with that, you might get hired by these big companies. So it's time for you to focus more on your skill set than on your college exams. See, by no means I'm saying it's not required, okay? College degree is still important, okay? So all these companies, they will still prefer people who have skill set and college degree. But if there's a case that if you have a good amount of skill set with good amount of experience, you don't need a college degree. Now, I know what you're thinking. If you don't have a job, how can you get the experience? See, experience is not about only working for a company. Maybe you have done your own projects. Maybe you have explored on this technology. Example, let's talk about AI. When you were in the college or you were doing freelancing, you have been working on AI for the last 2 years. You have built so many applications. You have created so many algorithms. That's good for the company. They don't need a degree. They don't need a professional experience. Even if you can show them your power, you will get hired. So point to take away is start improving your skill set every day. Okay, so there are a lot of opportunities coming on the way because the world is changing. If you don't learn now, you might get replaced. So that's it everyone. Thanks for watching and do subscribe for further videos.